13 huge home and away spoilers for next week 22 to the 26th of September. What's next in Summer Bay? Coming up on Home and Away. Remi is spiraling out of control after he attacks Cash, then gets caught drink driving. Elsewhere, Irene moves her trip forward. Joe cools things with Tane, and Roo acts as peacemaker between Cohen and Adrian. Here's a full collection of 13 massive moments. You can also check out our collection of 33 spoiler pictures from these episodes. 1. Roo and Harper support Cohen. Roo sends Cohen upstairs so she can have a private chat with Harper. He listens in and overhears them disagreeing over whether to give Adrian a second chance. Elsewhere, David offers Adrian some parenting advice, which inspires him to pay Cohen a visit. 2. Roo turns on Adrian. Roo is furious to find Adrian in her house and threatens to call the police unless he leaves. News soon reaches Harper, who visits Roo and offers her a stern warning if she carries on interfering between Cohen and his dad. Then she'll have no choice but to report her. Will Roo be forced to back down? 3. Irene's house is sold. Reality bites for Irene when she hears someone has put an offer in on her house. Despite facing the prospect of being homeless, Harper and Dana are supportive and urge Irene to follow her dreams. With that, she calls the estate agent and agrees to proceed. Later, Harper tells Dana that Tane has offered her and Archie a place at his. Although she can't accept it, Dana suggests maybe it's time Harper started dating again. 4. Sonny misreads the situation. Lacey enjoys teasing Sonny, suggesting he should ask Dana to move in with him. This scares Sonny, particularly when he thinks that's what Dana wants. Putting on the brakes, he tells his girlfriend it's too soon to live together, leaving Dana hurt and confused. 5. Joe and Harper continue to clash. Raging at her interference, Harper orders Tane to keep his new squeeze out of her business. Tane has a gentle word with Joe, which leads her to realize whatever she does with Harper, she'll always be in the wrong. 6. Roo and Adrian call a truce. Roo has a change of heart and urges Cohen to give Adrian another chance. She invites him to their home for a meetup and apologizes for her earlier outburst. Having made their peace, Roo urges Adrian not to bring up the subject of Samantha while spending time with Cohen. 7. Theo saves Lacey's job. Lacey fires herself from the board shop after admitting to Molly how much she hates surfing, and reveals to Theo that she has a crippling fear of water. Molly feels overwhelmed with guilt and apologizes to Lacey for trying to force her to be a surfer. Theo offers up the idea of a job share. He teaches Lacey's lessons while she manages the shop and Molly agrees to give it a go. 8. Mackenzie and Levi are ready for round 2. Grieving Mackenzie is distancing herself from Levi in the wake of their failed IVF treatment. Later, Mac puts Levi on the spot and asks if he's ready to embark on round 2 of their treatment. He's concerned about her well-being, but Mac insists she wants to try again. Levi agrees they should give it another shot, but he wants to go in more prepared this time. 9. Joe dumps Tane. Joe reaches the end of her tether with Tane and tells him he's got to resolve his unfinished business with Harper. Not wanting to be second best to his ex, Joe then tells Tane they should avoid each other from now on. As a parting gift she plants a kiss on his lips, just to give Tane an idea of what he's thrown away. 10. Remi is out of control. Eden and Cash try to reach out to their friend, but are met with an angry response. His drinking carries on that afternoon at Salt and Cash gets punched in the face when he tries to escort Remi out of the bar. Next morning, Eden is thrown into panic when she hears Remi drive away on his motorbike, knowing he's still over the limit. 11. Irene is in a muddle. Leah, Justin and John arrive at Irene's for a party planning session, but she's nowhere to be seen. John eventually finds her serving customers at the diner and has to remind Irene that she no longer works there. Irene's confusion continues back at home when she struggles to remember why her friends have come over. Breaking down on Leah, Irene fears she may not have many good days left. 12. Irene doesn't want to wait. Bree urges her to still pursue her dream of traveling the world. Inspired by the doctor's words, Irene doesn't want to wait another 6 weeks, she's ready to go now. As Irene reaches her decision, John faces the heartbreaking prospect of having to say goodbye to his loved one. 13. Remi is caught drink driving. Cash is on his way into work when he sees Remi whizzing past on his bike. He gives chase in his police car and orders Remi to take a breath test to see whether he's too intoxicated to drive. Remi tries to talk his way out of it, but it's no use as the test confirms he's over the limit. Will Remi live to regret his act of stupidity? Thanks for watching and stay tuned for more movie spoilers next week. Goodbye and see you again.